Good morning. Thank you for joining us, and thank you to the Chicago residents and Airbnb hosts who have taken time out of their schedules to be here today. My name is Ari Carter, and I'm an organizer for Airbnb in Chicago. I live in the Loop, and I work every day with people who share their homes with guests from around the nation and the world. For so many, Airbnb is an economic lifeline. Low and middle-income Chicagoans earn a little extra money to pay the rent, meet their mortgage, and cover rising bills. We are proud that Airbnb helps many Chicagoans through difficult times. We are also proud that our community supports small businesses across Chicago and makes the economy stronger for everyone. In 2014-2015 alone, Airbnb contributed $209 million to the local economy and supported more than 2,100 jobs across Chicago. We are here today because we are 100% committed to working with elected leaders so Airbnb can continue to be a force for good in Chicago. And we're here today to give real Chicagoans the chance to tell our leaders about how sharing their space has helped them pay the bills and made their neighborhoods better places to call home. We will now hear the stories of two Chicagoans who share their homes on Airbnb. First, I will turn it over to Alpha BRUTON, who is an Airbnb host in Bronzeville.
Good morning. I'm a host on the south side of Chicago.
Okay.
Can you spell your first and last name before you talk?
Oh, my first name is Alpha, A-L-P-H-A, BRUTON, B-R-U-T-O-N. I'm a host on the south side of Chicago in Bronzeville. I'm at the Bronzeville Artist Lofts. Airbnb has provided me with the opportunity to showcase my incredible neighborhood. We have an artist community there. Gallery Gashard is our commercial gallery. We have people coming in on special tours. You know, it's given me a chance to showcase that community to international travelers coming in and out of Chicago. I've done this for a year, started in 2014. I'm not alone. For thousands of middle-class Chicagoans, home sharing has become an economic lifeline, helping to pay the bills and support our families. In fact, Airbnb hosts in Chicago earn an average of $5,200 a month in sharing their space. This is income earned and spent in our communities. Chicago is a city of neighborhoods, and our neighborhoods need to be shared. A lot of this economic opportunities come back into the neighborhoods. We're glad to showcase this outside of the near north neighborhoods, as well as the near north neighborhoods do. And when our families and friends come to town, they should be not able to have to spend 40 minutes in their commute coming back to the south side of Chicago. They shouldn't have to spend money in taxi rides getting back from downtown into our neighborhoods. Our incredible city is more than just a skyline. It is made up of diverse people and communities. This is why I'm here today to call on Mayor Emanuel and the City Council to stop and consider their hasty actions on home sharing. Chicago as host deserve to have a voice in this process and a thoughtful conversation on what will mean for the future of home sharing in the city of Chicago.
Thank you, Alpha. I'd now like to introduce Valerie Landis, who is a host in the West Loop, to share her story.
You need me to spell my name? Yes. Okay. Valerie Landis, V-A-L-E-R-I-E, Landis, L-A-N-D-I-S. Like thousands of Chicagoans, Airbnb provides me the opportunity to earn extra income and pay my bills and make a future for myself. However, Airbnb goes farther than my own home. It goes into Chicago's communities and supports the areas of Chicago that are not currently supported with hotels. In 2015, 247,000 guests visited Chicago from all across the world. Airbnb provides visitors with the opportunity to visit neighborhoods and of the south side, the north side, and many areas that are currently not being used or accessed. This means people are promoting and showing as ambassadors of Chicago where to eat, where to dine, where to spend their money. Last year alone, $230 million were driven into Chicago's communities and in the economic activity. That's $230 million brought into Chicago. The city struggles to pay their bills. We should, instead of regulating an industry of the middle class, we should promote Airbnb and communities like it that are providing home sharing opportunities, where people can not only acknowledge and see what Chicago has to offer, but allow the same opportunities for every homeowner. We all want the same thing. We want fair rules, we want safe communities, and we want to help the middle class and increase tourism, all that this ordinance currently does not support. The ordinance is not a compromise. It leaves people very affected and out of the conversation. We're urging City Council to please not rush this decision, vote no on the mayor's ordinance that has changed multiple times. Airbnb is here to stay. It's time we embrace change and realize what the sharing economy is all about. Thank you.
Thank you, Valerie. Alpha and Valerie are no different than the hosts who have gathered here today or the thousands more in Chicago. We all hope that the mayor and the aldermen will work with us to enact clear and fair rules for home sharing so that our community can continue to contribute to bring economic activity to our city so countless regular Chicagoans can continue to share the home in which they live and pay the bills. We look forward to working with them to achieve that goal. Thank you.